Sorry guys, I think I've been doing this without my microphone on. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So basically, I've been sprucing up the office here. I only have a short period of time because my husband needs the upload speed. So I was going to start to put some stuff in here. Oh. I can't even believe I didn't have my microphone on. But I usually have it on all the time, and then this time it got kind of turned off, so. I just wanted to put like some tiles down in here. Just because, you know, if you spill things on the floor. But I don't really know what tiles to put down. Although, we could put some of the concrete ones down, potentially. Because I don't really like these. We could do that sort of... this, and just basically have an area in the middle. Wow, I feel like a dodo head because I just didn't have my microphone on. I'm sitting here yabbering on and nobody can hear me. Okay, maybe that's a good thing, you know, I don't know, maybe you guys would be like, yeah, we'd rather you shut up. So I don't know, what do you think? That kind of has an effect of sort of a, you know, like a, I don't know if I want to have like one more on the outside of this too. Just to have a little bit of interest and, you know, I think that's kind of neat. I think that makes it a little more interesting than before. I have one other piece of art. So, you know, put these guys up. This is like maybe her grandkids' stuff. Maybe this is even, I don't know, maybe this is her grandkids' painting. And yeah, so I think I'll have one more that I'll put over here. And I think that'll be good. So, yeah, and then, I don't know, maybe like a inspiring saying or something maybe I could put up there. So, just a little something to make it a little more interesting than just kind of white walls and a bunch of art sitting around, you know. So, artists need a lot of light, so I'm not putting any sort of, you know, curtains or anything like that up here. Yeah, and then... yeah, I think she has a good bit of light in here, and I guess, I don't know, I think this suits her style. So the next thing we're gonna do is, yeah, I kind of like that pattern on the floor. I think that's kind of neat there. Is we're gonna come outside. Now she has lots of room driveway wise. I think that's excellent. I may make this one a little shorter. Because they said, you know, no obstruction. So I think we're probably done with these paints. If I need them, well, I'll just go buy them. And they said make sure there's like no obstruction. So it looks a little empty. So I'm gonna see about, where are we? Fences. Fences, that's what I need. And it is this Patium fence. Half fence. To have maybe a little bit of fence over here. Wow. I mean, it just, well, of course, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the outside of the house yet. I may just leave it because, I don't know. It looks a little funny with just a tiny little thing. Yeah, that's the half fence. Is there anything else with the patio? This is narrow. I think this is probably the same one that they already had. Yep. Look at that. Well, no, it's a tiny bit shorter. I'm gonna go for that. That way we get a little bit shorter without it being ridiculously short. That's much better. That gives a little bit of interest, a lot of room. There we go. So outside here, she has a fairly good size backyard. It is long. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the side of the house. I don't think she's going to be going over to the side of the house, to be honest. And probably what I'm going to do, because this is specific to Anne and her wheelchair and all of that, I think I'm going to dress up the backyard here. And then when I go to sell the house, I may do a crop garden on that other side, because I don't know if it's going to recognize a crop garden. These trees are clearly copies of each other. I don't think it'll recognize a crop garden necessarily in the containers that I'm going to use. And we were going to... Ooh, that is not terribly pretty. Well, let's see what happens, because I was going to put a water wall here. Come on. Game freeze. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the time, because I do need to make sure that I'm not on when, you know, my husband needs the thing. So do I want a light color? Do I want a dark color? Maybe I want a dark color so it stands out more. Let's see here. Because basically what I want to do... Oh, why is it not letting me do that? Is it too tall? Oh, well, I think we can remedy that by selling the ugly piece of concrete. There we go. And we'll turn that on. And ta-da! We don't have to worry about that awkward wall that I put up because there was an awkward door. There we go. I think that's nice. I'm very happy that that fits. So we'll be extending this. Oh, that's really not pretty at all. I also think I'm going to change these doors. I'm going to see if I can whack them, take them out of the way. Because I think these are just your normal standard ugly doors. Sorry, people. And at least replace them with maybe the white. Could do these. So I could put one of these in, because I think that's just like, I don't know, it's kind of a brown color or something. That's gray. Let's see what the white looks like. I usually like to have the ones with the like windows, as opposed to this. The robin, this one, sliding door robin, because I think it just looks prettier. It just, you know, it looks kind of like a picture window. That too much? Let's see. Sometimes you whack it, which I didn't know for a long time, and now I do, and I'm so happy. And it'll just go flying, and it's pretty hilarious. Let's see. Does this one have less? Well, no. See, what I don't like about these is that gold thing that's, you know, like that gold metal, and it just kind of looks cheap, to be honest. But I don't know if this maybe... Does this look nicer than this one? We'll just get a collection of sliding glass doors, huh? Buy up all these doors and honestly. Doesn't matter, I can always change it. Maybe here I kind of like this one white, but see, like this, does it look better to be a dark one? Maybe. I just think this one over here looked better not being that. This kind of balances this. So, what is it? Is it brown or is it black? Let's see. Or is it gray? I don't know. Soleil's black. Let's see what this looks like. If it's exactly the same, it might be exactly the same. So well, see, the reason I don't like it is because I think it looks like you can't clean the window. I think this one is much clearer. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And I'm going to get rid of this silly grass underneath. Come on. It's not wanting to let me do it here. Okay. Well, I hope it's going to let me do it. Are you going to do it? Oh, even that's not going to work? Wow, that usually works, but apparently not this time. Okay. See, I think this is going to be clearer glass. I didn't even look to see which direction this goes. Does it go this way? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's exactly the same thing. Oh, great, you just sold the door and bought another one for nothing. Still looks dirty, doesn't it? I thought it was going to be cleaner, but it's not really. I kind of like that one being dark. This one I want light though. So let's say bye-bye to these two. And yeah, so I think that works nicely. Get the water wall over there. Probably put up some like swing sets and, you know, those kinds of things for the kids to play. And some fences so that, you know, they're not worried about the kids maybe running off and getting out of sight. And, you know, even though all of this is fenced in, but, you know, you don't want the kids out here like, you know, eating the plants or something or some crazy thing. So I may put up a fence over there. But yeah, I think we want some probably. Better just plan this out, you know. Have a little seating area over here. This will be in the shade of the house, obviously. I just think, you know, I probably want to do something with the house because this, it just looks like the paint's all worn off. And that's fine if you're going for a rustic look, but we're not really going for that look here. So, and you can see how the lights from inside reflect through to the outside. In a way, I guess it's a good thing. I don't know. So yeah, so definitely like make sidewalks here. So in case she wants to come in this way, as opposed to going in the other way. And yeah. So I definitely need to do like a crop garden for her because I don't think we'll have a pool. Because, you know, except for maybe a little kiddie pool for the grandchildren. But yeah, I gotta figure out what to do about the house because I think just to save time, it costs more, but I think if we go in here and actually get some nice wall panels for the outside, I think that'll work better. Not these, because these are just not attractive. It just looks like you're still, to me, that's just my opinion. You know, I could make part of it brick could have brick part of it and then the other part in white. But they go up a lot quicker than trying to paint. Now that up there, it's probably not going to let me do anything, is it? These it will, and that it won't. Shoot. Really don't like that. Really wish they would allow us to do that. But yeah, I may do some brick here. Could even do, you know, the stone wall stuff here. Make it look, you know, like part of it is actually made out of stones. But I think I would probably do brick and, what do you think? Let's see. These narrow vertical ones, I think, look a lot nicer. Because then at least it looks like the house has been painted as opposed to this, you know? So... red brick or bright brick? Sort of like this. Well, let's try it. So, we'll just get started with this anyway. See, it's just a heck of a lot faster than you know, than trying to paint all of this. So I think that might look nice, and then white for the rest of it. So, why several of these? Oh, see, this is done in the cladding, isn't it? I didn't even recognize that. I'm like, oh, look at that. That's nice. So I think we'll do, you know, obviously, I'm going to leave that because I think that looks nice, because there's a chimney. There's a chimney on this house, and there's no fireplace. There never was a fireplace. I haven't really looked at the outside of the house, to be honest. You know what? We could put a chimney over here in her room. That is a distinct possibility because, you know, I wonder if I could put that there for her clothes, because I think she would still have enough room to get by. And then we could put, I think this looks nice in just white. Come on, you. There we go. I know what people would say. It's too close to the rug. It's going to catch the rug on fire. Problem is always finding a good color. I may just do a tiny one. I don't know. Let's just see what this looks like anyway. I think it looks rather nice. I mean, it would mean her clothes would be hanging here, which would be, you know, a little bit odd. But it's more interesting than just having the clothes hanger thing over there. But, you know, this is close to the washer dryer, so, you know, it'd be easy for her to hang up her clothes. And again, if she's on a webcam thing, not going to see that, so. It's a little bit weird here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because the only other thing would be here. So, yeah, it's such a cool little thing. I just don't know where to put this then, is the only problem. You know, unless I put it over here, but that's not going to be, I don't know if that would be a strange thing. And it's going to stick out anyway, I think. Let's just cover a part of the picture, shall we? Let's have our clothes thing hang right in the middle of the room. Nah, that's kind of weird, huh? I may have to just take it out, huh? That's a bit of a bummer, I think. Because I'd really like to have this over here. But I don't think it's really gonna... not really gonna jive with the room. Because she does need a place to hang her clothes. So, alright guys, that's it for me right now. I'm gonna have to sign off and then I'll be back later on. So